Well, it's time for me to eat some crow. Um, so I kind of fucked up. I kind of made myself look like an ass, like a major ass. I always try to, I can't believe I'm saying this now, but I always try to be skeptical of things, of articles, political articles that I see on the internet. Um, but I wasn't with this one, and this was the sad thing is this is probably one of the more obvious ones. This was an article posted by NPC Daily, which I legitimately was not familiar with the actual website itself. I hadn't heard of it. I've heard of the term NPC, but like not the NPC Daily. It's a satirical website that posts the article in question was an article about like Toy Story 4 and about how Woody, obviously the main character of the Toy Story franchise, is going to be openly bisexual, which turned out to be just satirical. It wasn't actually a thing. But I wasn't aware that it did like the satire, because I guess the point is because of how the political climate and everything is right now, it will make articles like that to poke fun at far leftists and SJWs and stuff like that and their forced agendas. So yeah, that's really what it was, and I made a post about it. I got a screenshot from my best friend, which, by the way, I don't blame my best friend. It was my fucking fault. It was on me for falling for it. But he made a post. He sent a screenshot to me of it, and I shared it in the group, and I made a post about it, and I did a little rant and everything. Which, looking back on it, I think because even though the article itself was satirical, the topic itself is very much a thing. I feel like my thoughts were poorly worded. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with in. It happened in Arthur recently, which that actually happened, where one of the characters turns out that he was gay and he got married to another guy in the show. And there's nothing inherently wrong, I mean, with shows like that, like Arthur, which is mainly an educational show, so it would actually make some sense for something like that to be on there. But like I'm trying to say, there's nothing inherently wrong with addressing those topics of sexuality and stuff in a children's TV show or a children's movie or whatever. But I think the thing that annoys me is that it's not like a character being gay or bisexual or trans or whatever. It's not that itself that bothers me, because obviously I don't care if someone is bisexual or gay or trans. But it's really just the agenda behind it that annoys me more than anything. Plus, it gets annoying when you take characters who have been established for a long time and then all of a sudden it just turns out that they're gay or they're bisexual or they're whatever, and there was never any hint of that before, but then all of a sudden, yeah, they were gay this whole time. You just didn't know, or yeah, they're gay. Basically what J.K. Rowling is doing with her Harry Potter series all the time, basically coming out and saying, oh yeah, this character is this character is that. So, I mean, really, with all that going on and shit, it made it more believable to me, which again was the point, which is why it was satirical. It's supposed to, prey on that type of thing, try to poke fun at that type of stuff, make it believable to where you would believe it, because because again, with that kind of shit going on in today's political climate. So the main point is, I fucked up. I made an ass of myself. I'm sorry if it came across that I was trying to say that if it came across that like I was like trying to say something against like bisexual people or whatever, or that I was trying to say that it was wrong for children's TV shows or whatever to address things like that. That's not what I was trying to say. Like I said, it's more just, taking characters and stuff. It's more just the agenda pushing, like pushing the agendas being pushed, taking characters that have been established forever, and then just, you know, doing something like that with them when there was no, like, hint of it or anything, like, continuity-wise to back that up whatsoever. Like, it just happens, and it just, like, reeks of a forced agenda. That's really what my problem is with something like that, or would be in this case, since it was satirical. But yeah. Anyways, I fucked up. Usually I try to be skeptical, but this time I slipped up. I got triggered, and yes. So I guess that's pretty much it for this one. I just kind of needed to get this out. So anyways, peace and have a good day.